everyone, were you shocked? Sure, you must be. What you experienced just now is called psychological shock, which is our topic for this following video.
Psychological shock is a condition arising in response to a terrifying event. It is the result of a traumatic event in which the person experiences or witnesses an event that causes them to experience extreme, disturbing, or unexpected fear and stress. An event is likely to lead to psychological trauma if it happened unexpectedly, if the person was unprepared for it, if the person felt powerless, and if it happened repeatedly, if it was unintentionally cruel, if it happened in childhood. Psychological shock is also called acute stress disorder, acute stress reaction, mental shock, or just shock. Psychological shock is a variation of post-traumatic stress disorder, also known as PTSD.
Common symptoms that sufferers of acute stress disorder experience are numbing, detachment, muteness, derealization, depersonalization, or dissociative amnesia, continued re-experience of the event by such ways as thoughts, dreams, and flashbacks, and avoidance of any stimulation that reminds them of the event.
By definition, physiological shock is the result of a traumatic event in which the person experiences or witnesses an event that causes the victim and witness to experience extreme disturbing or unexpected fear, stress, or pain, and that involves the threatening serious injury, perceived serious injury, or death to themselves or someone else.
Let's show an example of psychological shock before introducing the feedback loop. This is a ball, and the person will be hit by it shortly. Now we will introduce the feedback loop involved in psychological shock. In homeostasis, when the stress caused by psychological shock happens to our body, the dynamic equilibrium is changed by both physiological and behavioral adaptive response. Neuroendocrine hormones located in the central nervous system and locus ceruleus in the brain system is also involved in the dynamic change mentioned before. As a second response to shock, interconnected effectors such as hypothalamic hormones and other peptides also work to help all the nerves reach a new dynamic equilibrium again. This feedback loop is considered as a negative feedback loop since it causes behavioral and somatic pathological conditions, which is the result from psychological shock. As a conclusion, psychological shock is caused by threats from outside world that are unexpected to happen. This is a negative feedback loop happening while you are experiencing the shock, which is directed by interconnecting effectors such as hypothalamic hormones and locus ceruleus.
If your response towards psychological shock is severe, it is suggested that you see your physician since it may cause severe behavioral or somatic pathological problems.
Thank you for watching.
Oh yeah!